Hi, my name is Mitch Frumkin and I'm president of Kipcon Inc., an engineering consulting firm. The reason for today's video is to talk to you a little about what a green reserve study is. While everybody in the audience knows what a reserve study is, one of the things that Kipcon prides itself on doing is being on the cutting edge of coming up with ways to take our product offerings to the next level. This is shown by the fact that historically, I'm the one who led CAI National's effort in the development of the National Reserve Study Standards, have written the CAI book on reserve studies, and just recently was the author of the new best practices on reserves that will be published nationwide in the next few months. So as we're doing the reserve studies for many of our community association clients, we're always looking for ways that can make these studies more valuable to our associations. And the thing that we offer is what is known as a green reserve study that nobody else in the industry offers. Now, if you look at the typical reserve study, what it's based on is taking the cost of the components within your community and figuring out what the estimated remaining useful life is and how much the association should be setting aside each year so they have enough money to replace that component when the time is up. Let me give you a simple example. We have an air conditioning system with a replacement cost of $150,000. The estimated life of that air conditioning system is 15 years, which translates into the community setting aside $10,000 a year so that after 15 years they have $150,000 which can be used to replace that air conditioner. The thing that all reserve studies do is based on replacing what's there with something very similar to what's there already. So in this case, and as in many cases, the association will have in place a standard operating air conditioning system, for example, and not a high efficiency system. So one of the things we look at is that when you take the three biggest costs for any community associations, it's the cost of replacement of their components that make up the common elements, the cost of energy that you need to operate those components, as well as the cost of maintenance of the components also. So if you take those three things and add it together, it comes out to about 70% of a typical community association's budget. Now let's go back to our example. If we now say you take that same air conditioner and you're paying $10,000 a year for replacement, the cost of the energy to operate that air conditioner may be $25,000 or $30,000. It's shocking to realize that in many instances the actual operating cost is significantly more than the replacement cost for that component. So the cost that you're paying for that air conditioner every year is not just the $10,000 to replace it, but also the $30,000 for energy for a total of $40,000 a year. One of the things that scares associations is if they were to move to a high efficiency system, it may cost more money. But let's take a closer look at this. Now let's say we're replacing this air conditioner with a high efficiency air conditioner where instead of costing $10,000 a year, it's going to cost $15,000 a year. The other thing that happens is the annual operating cost for electricity of $30,000 a year could be cut in half to almost $15,000. So while the air conditioner replacement is actually going up $5,000, the energy costs are going down by $15,000 with a net savings of $10,000 a year. So if you take the 15-year life of that air conditioner, 15 years times $10,000 a year savings comes out to $150,000 in savings over the 15-year life of that air conditioner. This doesn't even take into account any incentives that may be available from your state for going to high efficiency equipment, because not only is it saving you energy, but it's also saving the environment because you're using less energy. This is just one of the things that Kipcon offers that many people or most people don't offer, which helps us set the standard and be on the cutting edge of helping our communities operate in the most efficient way while at the same time saving money. Please feel free to call us, email us, and talk to us about the services you need, and we'd be happy to explain to you in more detail the Green Reserve Study and how it can be beneficial for your community. Thank you very much.